Hello again. I'm going to teach you a song by 9 Days today. It's called Absolutely. It's also known as Story of a Girl. It came out in 2000, so it's about 12 years old now. But good alternative song from the end of that era. But it's in the key of G, so it's going to use G, C, D, E minor, and a couple of variations of those. As far as the beginner song goes, not really a beginner song. A little more intermediate because there's some unusual chords and rhythm parts to it. But let's get started here. I'm going to show you, there's only 3 parts to this, which you have the verse, chorus, and pre-chorus. So I like to break songs down into sections, because then you can just plug those parts in where you need to. So we'll start off, the song starts with the chorus, so I'm going to teach you the chorus first. But it's going to have it's a C suspended second. So you're actually going to, instead of a regular C, you're going to play a C suspended second, or C add 9. Either one works, C add 9. Okay, and how you play that, real quick, if you're not familiar with it, you got your middle finger, 3rd fret, A string, index pointer finger, 2nd fret, D string, then you have the G is open, and then you've got the ring finger, 3rd fret, B string, little finger, 3rd fret, high E. And that gives you a C add 9. If you take the little finger off, it gives a C suspended second. Either one. I play it C add 9. Played either way, sounds the same. Okay, so that's the first chord. And then a G, which is take these 2 fingers and move them up a string each one. So you should know how to play G. Some people play it with their ring finger on the 3rd fret of the high E, which is how you play G. I like to add the extra D in there and move my ring finger up to the 3rd fret of the B and my little finger on the 3rd fret of the E. This gives you a little bit brighter sound. Okay, so you got C suspended, and then G. And then you've got an A7 suspended 4th. Like I said, this is why it's a little more intricate than just a beginner song. For an A suspended 7th 4th, you're going to have to take your index finger. You've got your open A string, so first, and you've got the index finger, 2nd fret of the D string, which gives you your E note. So now you got your root and your 5th. You're going to leave that G string open, which now gives you your 7th, flattened 7th. That's the dominant 7th chord. And you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the B string. So you're only using 2 fingers. Index finger, 2nd fret, D string, ring finger, 3rd fret, B string. You can strum all 4. That gives you that nice 7th suspended sound, suspended 7th sound. Okay. So far we have the C, G, and then the A7 suspended 4th, and then to a D. Just a traditional D chord. Okay? And then, that's the first part of the chorus. Second part of the chorus is a B minor, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's a bar chord. So you take your index finger, bar it across the 2nd fret, if you can see that, and with your, on the A string, index finger rooted there. So you got your B. Take your ring finger, go up 2 frets on the D string, and then your little finger just behind it, 2 frets on the G string. And then take your middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the B, and that gives you your B minor. Okay? And then from there it goes to the C, to the A, suspended 7th 4th. Alright, so that's the 2 parts of the chorus, and it's got a little turnaround at the end of it. So it's going to sound like this. I don't sing, but to give you an idea, this is Alright, so that's your chorus. So, and at the end of that, it goes to the G. So you're doing what they're doing there is a G, D to C quick. It does that twice. That's the turnaround. It does that after the chorus each time. Okay? So that's the chorus. The verse, pretty simple. Uses the B, the C, the G, and the D, and just does it 4 times. It's like, how many days in a year when you walk in the home that you only found fear? So it goes through 4 times. B minor, C, suspended, G, D. All right. So 4 times of that. That's the verses. Pretty simple. Pre-chorus is pretty common kind of a walk-up. What it does is an E minor 7. Alright, so what they're doing is E minor 7 to a D slash F sharp, so you got your D with a root of an F sharp, to a G, to the A7 suspended 4th, then once again E minor 7 again, the D slash F sharp, and to the A suspended 4th 7th. So how to play those if you're not familiar? E minor, you got your middle finger, 2nd fret, A string, ring finger, 2nd fret, D string. Gives you a power chord. E minor, strum them all. Then you're gonna take your little finger here and put it on the 3rd fret of the B. And that gives you your 7th. Alright? You can play it. So that's how I play it. You can also play them. There's some people play it this way. Take your 2 fingers, index the middle, and put them on the same 2 you were just playing. And then you can take your ring finger and play it on that 7th. And then also add that little finger to the 3rd fret of the open E. The high E, which will give you another a 2nd minor 3rd. So it really gives it a little brighter sound again, so you can play it that way, and it does make it easier for the progression. So, and then for the D slash F sharp, you're gonna take your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the G string. So now you kind of have like a D sus 4 going on here with these 3. Take your index, reach over, and hit that F sharp 2nd fret, low E. So now you've got D slash F sharp. I usually take the little finger off and leave it like a suspended 2nd. It sounds better with that F sharp than a 4th. Okay, so into a G, into that A7 suspended 4th. Okay, and then the 2nd time through, it just skips the G and goes to A and holds it out, and then back to the chorus. Okay, so that's the 3 parts to the song. There's 2 solos. There's a piano solo, guitar solo. Over the piano solo, the rhythm is playing that. Yeah, sorry. For the guitar solo, the rhythm's, which is the verse progression. So there you go. I mean, that's absolutely by 9 days, 3 parts. Not too difficult, like I said. Not a real beginner song because you've got those strange chords in there, the combination slash chords and suspended 2nds, 4ths, 7ths thrown in there. But once you get it down and the kind of the funky rhythm of it, that you know, it'll come to you. So I'm also going to do a cover of it. What I'm going to do is just play along with it so you can follow along, but this video's already going a little bit too long, so I'll post that as the second one so you can click on and play along with it and watch my hands so you can follow it if you want to learn how to play it. So there you go. Have fun. Thanks.